out and I'm doing this.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Now, there's a different factor now, very sensitive about our children who have largely been affected, whether it's not going to school because schools have been cancelled, or they see this on TV, or unfortunately some of them get injuries you know, over protests that they're not even part of. Somebody shot 9 times, they were not part of the protest. Somebody being tear gas while at home, they were not part of the protest.
Yes.
Now this child, after seeing all this that is happening, how does this affect their character eventually in real life?
There's something that we call childhood trauma. It happens a lot, and actually most of the things that happen to us when we are growing up, like the way the character that we grow into as we are growing is most of the time based on how we grew up. If you find someone that is, there are these people that we call introverts. Not all people are genuinely introverts. Some of them are introverts because they grew up alone. So this person doesn't have any other person they talk to. They are always alone. The only person they talk to is their dolls. And you will find that now when they have outgrown these dolls, have you met these people that talk to themselves?
Yeah.
They're not mad. They are not. It is because even in their younger age, they were used to, talking to an imaginary character, or they were talking to this doll, and now they have outgrown that. Now they have to create an imaginary character in their minds so that their lives is able to continue normally, as according to them, normally.
Yeah. So
you will find that these children will grow with childhood trauma. Say someone will be traumatic to loud noises, maybe gunshots. Another one will be traumatic to smoke because they saw a lot of tear gas. Another one will be traumatic to screams. So it depends. Maybe a child almost drowned when they were small. When they grow, they'll be traumatic to, masses of water. Maybe another one fell off a cliff when they were young. When they grow, they'll be, traumatic to heights. So it will grow with them. And until we are able to sit down and actually realize that these children, after all these things are happening, they need help. They need to be taken to a place where they'll be able to heal, and that these memories in their head will be taken care of, But if not, they will grow with them, and it will definitely affect their character, even as they become adults. Yes.
Is there a way we can protect that before it happens?
How can we do that? It is happening in there, unless you lock them in the house. But even if you lock them in the house, is there a way you can lock a gunshot from
going through your house?
Yes. Yeah. We can try, but I can't say that we can do it 100%. Yes.
So how do we try? Because like when the government says schools have closed from Wednesday, assuming from Wednesday to Friday, which means these children are stuck with you at home, which means alternatively they will have to watch TV or listen to radio or go to the veranda and see what is happening out there. And so how do we protect them from just, seeing this gruesome scenes, whether it's happening on TV or just out there, somebody has been shot and they're likely to see it. So what now do we do then to ensure that we're able to keep them mentally, sane?
All right. For kids, for children, I'll say that they're like, plain papers that you have, and they collect what you give them. I visited a client of mine a few days ago. She has children. One is 4, another one is around 2 and a few months old. And in her home, there's no TV. So these kids do not know these things of Cocomelon or Sijui. They just know their mom, what their dad says, or whoever else is in the house. So you find that there could be, say, probably there has been cartoons that have been even banned from children, being aired on TV. These children don't have an idea, so they won't be affected. So there's that part that we have control over, which is TV, maybe friends. Friends means the people that are around your place. Yeah. Because in school you can't control. Yeah. We can control a part of it. We can. The other part is for you now to instill. And what are you instilling in them? You know, if you are living in an area where there's a lot of crime, it is for you to teach your child and to tell them the negatives about crime and the positives. But then you will find that there's always the positive and the negative of everything that we have. So it is for you to teach them both, but then not just teaching, help them choose the right way. Yes. So what you can't control, you can teach them, and you can instill maybe morals or something in them. Yes.
Does this apply to all age groups? Because you have kids who are, in grade 1, in PP something, and then you've got the teenagers who are largely, can make decisions, but of course under a lot of guidance. So does that apply to all the age groups? Because I can imagine telling a 15-year-old, you're not going to watch TV today. So does that apply to all age groups?
What I tell parents is that if you can talk to your child and they listen and they understand, you don't have to beat. You don't have to use a cane. And if someone is say a young adult, or these ones that are in the teenage group, these are people you can sit down with and talk, one-on-one, like let's talk. These are people that you can sit down and talk to, and you can actually exchange your thoughts. Listen to your thoughts, let them listen to yours, and do this to get together. Because another thing that happens, especially with this, with teenagers, is that parents wants to be the bosses. You forget that this is someone that is in an age where they are looking for a place to belong. They are trying to belong somewhere. So you have to allow them to also, speak what they feel, what they want, what they think about. Listen to them, but then guide from there. But for the little ones, these ones you can say no, and make it firm. You can say no TV today, no 1, 2, 3. We are not doing that. We are not going there. So it is, you don't include all of them together. Those that you can talk to, you can sit down and talk to them. Those that you have to make decisions on their behalf, do that. Yes.
So now we've told these children, you're not going to watch TV. You're going to just stay indoors. So what are these activities should they be doing to keep them busy? Because an idle mind is the devil's workshop. So what are these things we need to tell them to keep on doing so that we keep them busy, but they're also just within our eyes, so that we're also looking at, what they're doing?
Okay. This is now where you look at your child. Do you really know your child? What do they like doing? What are their talents? What are their gifts? Have you supported those talents and gifts? Because if probably someone likes drawing, they are artistic, or they like singing, or they like dancing, you will definitely, invest in them when it comes to those gifts and talents. And you will find that most of the time, actually, they wouldn't even be sitting for long watching that TV. You don't want them, because they are busy doing what they love doing. And if they are watching this TV, they are looking for something that is interesting to them, not the news to see how the demonstrations are going. They are looking probably for probably a station that brings music that they like, or the dance, lessons that they like, or the anything it is that they like. So investing also in the things that they like will also save you a lot. When it comes to trying now to have them together. Yes.
All right, so enough about the kids. So let's now come back to the adults.